Grand Rising, welcome to Raan Oosha's Saturday morning meditation. Thank you very much for joining. The aim of these meditations is to take the meditation out of the meditation hall, the yoga studio, or wherever you do your practice, and bring the meditation into everyday life. So it's not that it's been brought in, it's the realization that the knowing, the presence, the awareness that you have, that you are, is with you always. The background to all the objective experiences, things, thoughts, feelings, ideas, imaginations, you are the one that knows that. So I call it the kind of meditation before the meditation begins. So we take what we practice here, or what you do in your own time, and while you're doing activity, maybe it's washing the dishes, going for a walk, going to work, on the tube, train, exercising, to know that this being who you are is present, and you are a presence. I've been asked that what happens if you're in a work situation, in a conversation? Doesn't this meditation take you out? I would say quite the contrary. It brings you back in. So when we're having a conversations, it's not just listening with the mind, who most often is not actually listening. It's just waiting to respond. Or no matter, even if the conversation has moved on, the mind is caught up with what was said 30 seconds ago, 1 minute ago, 5 minutes ago. So we find that when we're speaking with people, not much listening is taking place, which is the grounds for miscommunication and confusion. So it's asked here, is it possible your judging mind, brain, history, thoughts, and concepts, but as truly listening. It is not just the ears, it's a whole body phenomenon. And you may even find that the one who's listening also disappears. And then there is just pure listening, but from a deeper level than from mind. This is felt by the person, people you're speaking to. And they become aware of this and aware of the silence within themselves, of the listening within themselves. You may find that speech slows down. It may not do so. You may find that breathing slows down. Again, it may not do so. But there is a different quality to the conversation. Different texture to the conversation. I would say that this is meditation. Because meditation is not something you do, it's something you are. So meditation is not something you do, it's something you are. So often we hear the term return to the child mind. We look at infants play, have fun, with seemingly without a care in the world. And we look and say, that's the child mind that we have lost. Is it possible to look at it a different way? The child's mind has never been lost and can never be lost. It's just been covered up with years of conditioning, constrictions. This is right, this is wrong, this is good, this is bad. And all these concepts come to the foreground. And though they are just judgments, they seem to become more real than the presence that we actually are. In reality, they are just concepts, ideas, built layer and layer upon the one that we call me, I, myself, or the separate self. But underneath all that is the being, awareness, meditation that we always are, have. and can at any time return to. So it's a lot more simpler than we're told. Practice this to get to your child mind. Write this, play, dance, yes, and they're all wonderful things to be enjoyed. But this child mind is always with us. It's always here. It's just been covered up by stresses and childhood traumas and adult traumas, things that we've gone through. So is it possible to go direct to what we always had, always are? And then if we look at the word child's mind, we will see that the child is not playing, it's not in mind. They're free. They're playing in the puddles, they're dancing, they're singing. They're not thinking about what should I do, is this right or this wrong? That they will pick up later. But when they're in the moment, there just is. That joyful exuberance, that creativity, that infinite possibility, which is the essence of who we all are. It's just been covered up, even denied, and given the name child mind. Because ultimately, even the child does not have the child mind. They're coming from that source. If you watch them play, or you can watch people creating art, musicians, singers, when it really resonates, it feels more like not that one person is singing, dancing, acting, painting, creating. It's that it's come from somewhere. Or it's coming through this person, not by this person, but through this person. And that same thing also goes through you. And sometimes we notice it when we're in a state of peace or pleasure, and all time lapses. In many sports, they call this the zone, where athletes hit moments and they describe it as being able to see the whole field. Or in tennis, the ball's hitting itself. Or in football, the ball is connected to their foot. Or in basketball, the hoop seems as big as a giant bucket. You can't miss. And they call it the zone, being in that place. And sometimes the mistake that is made is that we reach these points and we try to return to them. Which of course, how can you return to your natural state? So the very idea of wanting to return is taking you further away. This is of course a natural feeling, because that place we were at felt so good, felt so easy, you felt so light. You want to get back there. But the wanting to get back there is a statement of not being there. So again, it may take us a while to drop our expectations, forget what we went through, until at another time it falls away by itself. So this is the aim of these morning meditations. We practice with the breath, aware of breathing, aware of the body. And notice the tensions. Notice the thoughts, especially those ones of, what am I doing? What's going on? It's like being in a yoga studio and you're looking around and everyone is doing the moves and you're sitting there thinking, what am I doing? Am I the only one who's going through these thoughts? So that's what we take time to look at. Give ourselves an opportunity just to sit for a while, breathe, and return to our true nature, the simple, where there's nothing to do, nowhere to go. We can just be where we are. And because we allow ourselves to go deep into the body, where a lot of contraction is, a lot of age-old trauma is, what's possible is that some healing may take place. This is a gradual and ongoing. We give ourselves an opportunity to look at the tensions, age-old memories that are held in the body. from the smallest incidents to the largest. Is knowing that every individual is unique. And how it goes will be totally unique to you. So before I go, just to look at our in and out breath. It's so close to us that often we pay no attention to it at all. Yet the breath is a divine connection. Just being aware of it without you doing anything. You may find that it slows down all by itself. So this is the play that I leave with you today. Just to be aware of the body, aware of the breath. Any thoughts and feelings, watch them. And see where they take you. Thank you very much to the guided meditation this morning. And now we begin the real meditation outside there. So thank you, and I'll see you next week.